What's going on, my Fly family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So I wanted to show y'all what I was talking about as far as off ball and what I'm seeing a tad bit too much of this year versus last year. We are about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 31.2, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. Right, so you have Caitlin, she's getting a double screen here, Boston and Kelsey, and you have Kayla Thorne on her. She's a good defender, right? Now, I'm going to show y'all the play, and then I'm going to bring it back and just kind of break down what I'm seeing and what could improve if they're doing a read and react type of offense, right? So let's just take a look at this, right? So she goes around, okay? I feel like the screen might have been, like the timing might have been off just a tad bit. But she's trailing, right? So no contact here. And they're trying their best to get some contact. I see them sliding right to try to bump into her. But Kayla's just sliding right by that. Sliding right by that. And then you have Boston coming down to the paint. Kelsey Mitchell, she's popping out, right? But looking at this, if they're trying to get to Boston, Kelsey Mitchell need to clear out because Tiffany is sitting right in the paint. So if anything, Kelsey, jet to the corner. Let's get this in. Let's make this an island, basically, right? Let's make this an island. Kelsey, you jet to the corner, which eventually that's what she does. She backpedals, and then she start going to the side, right? Now, simultaneously, while she's going to the side, you see Aerie is trying to go. She's trying to go back door. I don't necessarily know why she's trying to go backdoor here if they are trying to get to Boston because she's posting up pretty hard and trying to fight for position pretty hard. So if they were trying to get it to her, Aerie should have just stayed put. But instead, she's trying to go backdoor here. And now she's bringing Burton into the play. Now you have legitimately three players who could help crash on Boston, right? So, yeah, I mean, even if that's going to happen, you have Lexi open in the corner, so she could throw it over there, kind of mess them up, right? But Caitlin is looking dead at Boston, trying to see if she can win this battle down here. So I'm guessing they were banking on this. So if you're banking on this, Aerie, you stay out, all right? But this is what I'm seeing a whole lot of. It just seemed like they're not on the same page. Now, granted, Caitlin's first game with Aerie, right? First game back. Of course, there's going to be some miscommunication, some mishaps happening. I expected it, right? Now, let's bring it back, okay? Let's bring it back. Now, if they're doing a read and react type of offense, I think you should have at least 3 plays in mind starting right here. You're going off of the defender, right? So Kayla is on the backside, ready for a trail, basically. Caitlin, you feel her on your backside. We absolutely need you to shoot this ball. Let's snake this screen. Let's get innovative, right? Let's get innovative. I think they run the motion or run through the motions so much that they don't even realize that they could improvise and just, do some things to help get open, right? So I saw Kelsey Mitchell do this one time. She ran, snaked it, came around, got a shot at the top of the key. I saw her do that one time. Caitlin, you can do the same thing. If she want to trail you like this, make her trail in a snake format. I wouldn't just run right across. I mean, that's going to be easy, and she's dodging these screens. Make her feel these screens. You get real slim, stay tight, stay on the arms, cut, and then Kelsey would have to read off that too. If she see Caitlin cut, I would say come up just a tad bit, let Caitlin come up this way, come around, and get the shot off right here. And, of course, if Tiffany Hayes bites on it, however it happens, you're reading and reacting, nonetheless. In my opinion, you have 3 different ways you can attack. That's just how I'm seeing it, right? Instead of, you just coming around, no body contact, it's just extremely easy to get around this. And now we have nothing, right? We have nothing. And even if this happened, right? Even if this happened, Kelsey, you have to be jetting to that corner. You backpedaling, leaving her there, it's not giving enough time to actually open things up and allow Boston to go to work. Because Boston probably could have got it earlier, right? Let's just say Boston set up Super fast right here. Caitlin couldn't even get the ball to her because she's still right here, right? So I just think you have to move fast. Get up out of there. Like even with Boston, move fast. Fight for that position earlier. Caitlin already waiting with the ball. Caitlin waiting with the ball already. I think if Boston is set, she go ahead right after the screen, go ahead and run and start fighting. Start fighting right now. Start fighting for position. Because once Caitlin get this ball and look up and start looking at you, everybody is looking at her eyes. So they're like, oh, she want to go to the paint. Look how Kate Martin cheating. She's cheating. Look at her. Look at her steps. She's cheating. Watch her. She's cheating because she see where she's looking. So it needs to happen fast, fast, fast. They need to be moving, right? All right, so let's take a look at this one. Caitlin throws it in to Boston. Boston gets it, right? Throws it around. Now just watch everything that's going on right here, okay? All right. Jumbled up. They're getting jumbled up. We fighting. Boom. Now this is on Lainey Hamilton, one of the best defenders in the league, okay? Body contact. This is from last year, okay? Body contact. This is what causes separation. Look at how open Caitlin is now. Ball finds her. Wide open shot. Wide open shot. Easy money. Bang it. Okay? This is what's needed. Body contact. All right? Now, you can say what you want about Christie Sides. Yeah, I agree. She had moments where she didn't look like a good coach. Okay? The half-court game was abysmal. But she did have moments. She did have moments like this where some plays were magnificent and they just didn't run it enough. They didn't run plays enough. It was a lot of times where they come half court and it looked like they don't know what they need to be doing. I don't know if they were trying to save some of the plays in the trick bag or whatever. I don't know. But at the end of the day, she didn't run a lot of plays and she had a lot of good ones in the vault. So I didn't understand why they didn't necessarily run them when they was half court. But anyway, let's go into another one, right? So let me see. I might have to scoot this a little bit. So let's look at this one, right? Caitlin Clark running around. No contact here. Okay. Boston tells Kelsey to run around. This is still last year. Okay. Boston, boom, a little body action. Now at least there was some body contact right here with Samuelson. At least, right? Knock her off course just a tad bit. Now you have the real screen coming for Caitlin Clark over here. If y'all see it, Caitlin Clark right here, okay? She's coming around. Boom, you got Boston in the way. She's in the way right here, okay? Messing up her running path, okay? Getting in her way. Then you got the handoff. Caitlin just being extremely talented, shooting from way out, knocks this one down, okay? That's what I was seeing last year. What I'm not seeing this year. Looking at this one. Pay attention to Caitlin. She's running right here. Gets it at the top. Let's throw it to Boston. Little give and go, right? Fake give and go. We still bumping bodies. We're still bumping bodies, right? Hand it off. Boston. Watch Boston. She's coming around to set the down screen. Look at this. Wide open. This is what I'm talking about with Caitlin Clark playing off ball. She can do it, right? It don't necessarily have to be all the time, but she can get open looks, easier looks playing off ball if they set the screens right. They have to set the screens right. And the timing has to be on point, right? Caitlin has to mind where she's going, mind where her defender is at on her, and make sure she runs to utilize the screens better. And the screens have to stay. Don't try to just set the go screen. Go screening can work every now and then, which that happens for them this year a few times, but you can't do it all the time. If we're trying to get Caitlin an open shot, instead of trying to just score on the roll, the screen needs to stay there. It needs to stay there. You don't necessarily need to be trying to roll and score every screen. Let's have some screens that stick. Even if you have to stand there for a couple seconds after the body contact, make sure you get the contact. That's the main thing, man. Make sure you get the contact. But that's what I'm seeing, y'all. I'm seeing plays from last year where they actually put bodies on the defenders, set good screens, had good off-ball plays for Caitlin Clark, and she capitalized on them. So this is what I mean about Caitlin Clark off-ball. I'm not saying she has to play off-ball 50% of the game or 80%. Just, some plays like she just did in those videos that I just showed you. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the off-ball idea now that you see that Christie Size ran it a few times and it was successful. Not saying that she was the greatest coach ever, but she ran some plays for Caitlin to be off ball, and it looked really well, man. They executed it to perfection. So let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.